Yeah, before was a complaint.
Because it's already part of the
Yeah,
It's not like
So you could just give it the handful of that.
so it's just the pieces just the ball, right? So they had initially they take it all the way. So you have to take it. Yeah, more here.
No,
Both take all this when you need the everything have to microwave.
Usually the cooler them, this is actually here. The cooler them don't set up already, just set it to the ice.
Any boy she could have it. As long as the boy is strong, they go to manual. He is really deep. Although he's not the main person, as long as he's he's real. That's right. But he's the real person.
Thank you.
Here, baby.
Honey,
Don't touch the box.
honey. Hey, go on. What am I do now, boy? What am I call, boy? Boy. What am I talk to, boy? Nigel, answer me now. Come on, boy. Every day you come and stay with me, Nigel. Every day, boy. Come on, boy. You're killing me, Nigel.
See, Daddy? Bring him up.
God, boy. God.
We could just get a little privacy with Liam and Nigel alone, please, if you don't mind. And Daddy, come. It's still outside. They still outside.
Probably. So sugar candy. Ready?
Yeah. You know, we can stay there.
Check 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. Check, 1, 2.
The other
1.
Here's it.
1.
Daddy.
Okay.
Maybe watch it like this. Come in front. Take your time, take your time, take your time.
You put the same height and come down, right?
Yeah.
Right, you're going forward and turning again, right? Right, you're coming with. Come over this way. You know about the air like that?
Not that black.
Alright. Boys.
They give them space to move around, right?
You just follow that boys doing it. Come stand on this one. Vrindavan Vihari Lal Ki Jai. If I can ask that we please stand. Namaste Sitaram, Swagatam and welcome as we celebrate the life of Nigel and sending off the body to its maker and consecrating the soul for the journey into the hereafter. It is under difficult circumstances that we stand together with his family. Unexpected, but that is the nature of life. One very important announcement is that because of the circumstances, we do not have the luxury of time, so we need to move very quickly. We would have been advised that we can view, but there's absolutely no touching of the body, especially the face area, so we will try to maintain those rules as best as we can. Today, as we stand and we recognize the importance of life and how very fickle it is and the circumstances under which we are here and we can live, we take this opportunity to reflect on the Divine Lord and give thanks for the opportunity, for the time that we have been bestowed upon this earth. And in so doing, I invite you to join me in prayer. Aum Pavitra Pavitrova Sarvavashtangato Pivaya Smarit Pundari Kaksha Sabhaya Byantra Suchi. Aum Sri Vishnu Sri Vishnu Sri Vishnu Swastina Indra Vridashavaha Swastina Puka Vishvedaha Swastina Sthakshur Arishtanemi Swastino Brihaspatar Dadatu Yam Brahma Varunindra Rudra Maruta Sunvantade Dvaistave Vedai Sangha Parikrama Upanishade Gayantyam Samaga Jnana Vashtiragatina Manisa Pashyantyam Yogino Yasyantam Navirusrasragana Devaya Tasmai Namo Namaha Shantakaram Bhujagashanam Parvanabam Suresham Vishwadharam Gagan Sadrisham Meghavarn Shubhagam Lakshmikantam Kamalananam Yogi Virdhyanagamam Bande Vishnu Bhavaiharam Sarvaloke Kanatam. Jai Krishna Hare Sri Krishna Hare दुखियों को दुख दूर करे. जय 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 कृष्ण हरे. जय कृष्ण हरे श्री कृष्ण हरे. दुखियों को दुख दूर करे. जय 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 कृष्ण हरे. जब चार तरफ अंधियारा हो, आशा का दूर किनारा हो, और कोई न केवल हारा हो, फिर तू ही बेड़ा पार करो. जय 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 कृष्ण हरे. तू चाहे तो सब कुछ कर दे, विष को भी अमृत कर दे, पूरन कर दे सबकी आशा. जो भी तेरा ध्यान धरे, जो भी तेरा ध्यान धरे. जय 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 कृष्ण हरे. जय कृष्ण हरे श्री कृष्ण हरे. दुखियों को दुख दूर करे. Jai 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 Krishna Hare. All praises and glories unto the divine Lord Bhagavan Sri Krishna. Jab char taraf andhyara, when from all four quarters of our life in this world there seems to be darkness surrounding us at all times. Aur koi na kevan hara asha ka dur kinara, when there seems to be hopelessness and no one is there to be able to render that clarity, that assistance that we need. Fir tu hi bera par, O Lord, you are always with us, you have always been with us, and you will always be with us. We sometimes forget that your presence is always within us at all times. Tu chahe tu sab kuch kar de. If it be your desire, Lord, there is nothing beyond your ability to perform, to fulfill, to achieve. And for this and many other reasons, all the yogis and munis, jo bhi tera dhyan dare, they meditate upon you because you are Puran kar de sab ki asha, all complete, all fulfilling. The hopes, the dreams, the aspirations of all of us rest in your hands, O Lord. Today, Pirtu hi bera par, we pray and we meditate upon your lotus-like feet, and we ask of you to grant your blessings, O Lord. Anadhinatano deva, Shanka Chakra Gadadhara, Akshay Pundarikaksha, Preta Moksha, Prado Bhava. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Vrindavan Viharilal ki jai. Please be seated. The ceremony in and of itself is a very, very short one. Doesn't take very long. The actual rituals to perform the ceremony, in 5 to 10 minutes will be finished. What usually takes the time is talking and viewing and all of the best wishes and bereavement wishes for the family. So what's important? See that beautiful sign there? You know what's significant about that sign? You see this space here? This is the most important thing in all of our lives. This tells you when we have come into this world. This tells you when we leave this world. But see this smallest space here? That's insignificant. Everything else big, nice, pretty, right? You see this thing here? This is your life. This is how long you spend in this world. This is how well you lived in this world. This is what you have done with your time in this world. And that space is more important than anything else. It is not how long you live in this world, but rather how well you live. What you do with the time that is gifted to you, that's the most important thing. Sometimes we don't think about it. Sometimes, I'll see you tomorrow, boy. You take it for granted. We're going to let cushion. Nobody would have thought. Nobody would have expected something like this to happen. But such is the nature of life. We do not know when. We do actions that we will perform. We choose the thoughts that we will entertain. We choose the words that we will speak. And the impact that it will have on the lives of those around us, we also don't know. We think that whatever we do, whatever we say, how we operate, it is only me. This is my life. I can do what I want, when I want, how I want. This is my life, right? But it isn't different. This life is a gift from God. And all those around you, friend and family, look how many people here. Every single one of you would have been impacted by this life in some way or another. Therefore, our actions have consequences. As minute as it might be, as small as it might be, but it impacts so many lives around us. Otherwise, we wouldn't have nobody here today. So therefore, this life is meaningful. We try to live it well. We try to do the best that we can when the day comes. Everything else is in the hands of God. So today, we'll perform a very simple ceremony. It doesn't take very long. And of course, Rihanna will say a few words, and we'll have a very short viewing because we need to be by the creek in under an hour's time. So we don't have much liberty, as it were. So what we'll do, you all touch hands, we'll take this water and we'll sprinkle across the body. Om Adhyamukha Gotrasya Amukpretasya Mritistani Shiva Snanam Mayadeti Tavoktishtata. We take the chandan 1.24 only. Adhyamukha Gotrasya Mukpretasya Mritistani Chandanam Mayadeti Tavoktishtata. Around the body. Adhyamukha Gotrasya Mukpretasya Mritistani Gandam Mayadeti Tavoktishtata. Adhyamukha Gotrasya Amukpretasya Pushpamala mayadeti tavoptishtatam. Bustima. Adhyamukgotrasya amukpritasya mritistane pushpamala mayadeti tavoptishtatam. Adhyamukgotrasya amukpritasya mritistane snanam mayadeti tavoptishtatam yam dware mahagore andena tam savriti tatra valokanarthaya deepoham tavoptishtatam. Adhyamukgotrasya amukpritasya mritistane shiva mayadeti tavoptishtatam. Next one, you do the same thing, same order. You just slightly backward. Right-handed. Adhyamukgotrasya amukpritasya mritistane snanam mayadeti tavoptishtatam. Adhyamukgotrasya amukpritasya mritistane chandanam mayadeti tavoptishtatam. Wonderful. Adhyamukgotrasya amukpritasya gandham mayadeti tavoptishtatam. Adhyamukgotrasya amukpritasya pushpamala mayadeti tavoptishtatam. Adhyamukgotrasya amukpritasya yam dware mahagore andena tam savriti tatra valokanarthaya deepoham tavoptishtatam. Adhyamukgotrasya take this glass and you just sprinkle this water along the body. Adhyamukgotrasya amukpritasya mritistane snanam mayadeti tavoptishtatam. One more time. Very good, beautiful. Very nice. Now, take your finger, this one, one dot here. Let's put a one dot on the forehead. Very good, beautiful. Now, you can squeeze this here. Adhyamukgotrasya amukpritasya mritisnane gandham mayadeti tavoptishtatam. Adhyamukgotrasya amukpritasya mritistane pushpamala mayadeti tavoptishtatam. That's okay. Pull the string. Right. That's okay. Fix it nice. Beautiful. Now, 3 times you just wave this in a circle. This way. Adhyamukgotrasya amukpritasya mritistane deepam mayadeti tavoptishtatam yam dware mahagore andena tam savriti tatra valokanarthaya deepoham tavoptishtatam. Beautiful. Very good. Adhyamukgotrasya amukpritasya mritistane snanam mayadeti tavoptishtatam. Adhyamukgotrasya amukpritasya mritistane snanam mayadeti tavoptishtatam. Om Adhyamukgotrasya amukpritasya mritistane chandanam mayadeti tavoptishtatam. Adhyamukgotrasya amukpritasya mritistane Adhyamukgotrasya amukpritasya mritistane pushpamala mayadeti tavoptishtatam. Pushpamala mayadeti tavoptishtatam. Yam dware mahagore andena tam savriti tatra valokanarthaya deepoham tavoptishtatam. Adhyamukgotrasya amukpritasya mritistane. Alright, so what you're going to do, pull this in. All of you, we're going to same arti, but you're walking around the box 5 times. Yam dware mahagore. Touch hands. You all walk together. Yam dware mahagore. इतना तू करन स्वामी जब प्राण तन से निकले गोविंद नाम लेके तब प्राण तन से निकले इतना तू करन स्वामी जब प्राण तन से निकले गोविंद नाम लेकर जब प्राण तन से निकले श्री गंगा जी का तट हो यमुना के निकट हो श्री गंगा जी का तट हो यमुना के निकट हो यमुना के निकट हो और सावरा निकट हो जब प्राण तन से निकले गोविंद नाम लेकर तब प्राण तन से निकले इतना तू करन स्वामी जब प्राण तन से निकले गोविंद नाम लेकर जब प्राण तन से निकले by the hand, the right hand Adhyamukha gotrasya mukpretasya mritastana shiva Ishto pindo maya dete tavoptishtatam Ishto pindo maya dete tavoptishtatam 3 drops of water. Very nice. Gives to us many lessons. In the Bhagavad Gita, 2nd chapter, Bhagavan Krishna specifically gives information as it relates to the Sharir Tattva, the body, that is made up of 5 gross elements. The Prana Shakti, the vital air, the body, space, the fire, the earth from which this body is made. In the sphere of the mind, there is the mind, the ego, and the intellect. And then, of course, the Atman, the soul, is there. Today, as we consecrate the gross body back to its maker, the Atman, that which is eternal, Nainam Chinanti Shashtani, Nainam Dati Pavakana, Chainam Kliyanti Apo, Ashoshati Maluktaha, that the Atman that is eternal, the very breath of life that is in all of us, that's eternal light, that spark of God. It is that Atman, is that soul, that we must now perform all of these rites and rituals that will allow for that soul's transition into the hereafter as peaceful as it can be. Today he's lying here, very young, but the body is very young. Atman is eternal, there's no age. So when we say somebody is gone very young, what are we talking about? The body only is young, not the soul. But nevertheless, we must bid farewell, and in so doing, we understand that this is just saying farewell to the body. Atman or the soul is still eternal. We just can't see it, but the presence is still here. That presence is not going to leave until all of our rituals are completed in about 13 days' time. So, my dear friends, with these few words, I want to invite Rihanna to please come. After she's finished, we'll have a final viewing and then we'll prepare to go.
Sitaram, and good morning, everyone. Firstly, on behalf of my family, I would like to bring my thanking everyone that is here today, and for those who have sent their condolences. We have received countless phone calls, messages, visits, and thoughts and prayers. They have been both comforting during this difficult time. We are gathered here to remember my brother, a man whose laughter could light up the darkest room. The sense of humor was so infectious, and he always had a knack of making everyone around him smile. Born on the 20th of December 1992, was a healthy baby boy, which they named him Nigel Rajkumar Dudoon. He was born to Tisha and Rajkumar. They were his pride and joy, their everything. They were also his favorite child. He was their life, their everything. And I know for sure he was definitely Mommy's favorite child. Because he used to get away with everything he do. We can clearly say that Nigel was the life of the party. He lived his life to the fullest, especially around his friends. From taking the neighbor fowl with the boys to make cook on the hill, to be playing music with Perry on the truck. You're going to know when they're linemen later on because it's noise and they will hear the neighbor curling. Later on in life, Nigel met his love and his pride and his joy, his son Liam. Liam was everything to him. Liam was his life. That was his happiest day of his life. His son was his everything. Liam, I know you may not understand what's happening with your daddy today, but Angie promised you that one day she will explain everything to you and let you know what a remarkable father he was to you. Alana, thank you for giving my brother his pride and joy, and thank you for being with him and allowing him to be the father he is. We appreciate you. To Perry, Andre, Adrian, Lumba, Arvin, and the rest of his friends, I know it's a lot of names to call. Remember him for all the good time you guys had. I know he's looking down at you right now and asking, boy, what we gonna do? How we make a cook? Thank you guys for always having his back when he's in trouble. And thank you for having us during this time. To his aunties and uncles, or he would call his auntie Tanti, especially Tanti Dolan and Tanti Lena. Thank you for being with him in his days of need. Thank you for being with him when he needed you guys. And lastly, thank you to Katian, Danish, Brenda, and Cassie and Lumba for allowing him to have the best day of his life, of his last day on earth. Thank you for giving him that opportunity. He spent it how he would have spent it, in full of blast, full of fun, and making everybody happy. Not only happy, but making all the quarrel with him too. Because that was the person he was. He was always there to make all your mouth walk, according to him. Daddy, your son will always be around you in the form of Liam. So don't ever feel that he's far away. He now lives in Liam. Our relationship wasn't always a smooth sailing. As kids, we fought like cats and dogs, turning every shared space into a battlefield and also ending it by bandaging his wounds after. But somewhere along the line, these fights would turn into inside jokes and a bond that could weather any storm. My brother, you never got to give us a last farewell, nor ever said goodbye. You were gone before we know it, and only God knows why. Go to your mother. She's patiently waiting on you to receive you in her arms. Little we know that morning that God was going to call your name. As we bid you farewell today, we would like you to know we will miss you all. We love you, and sleep in peace until we meet again.
So, we offer this word of prayer. Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsachanur Mardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagat Guru Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nandako Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha Anadinado Deva Shankar Chakra Gadadhara Akshay Pundarikaksha Preta Moksha Prado Bhava Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Vrindavan Vihari Lal ki jai. Off your flowers. At this time, we'll offer the opportunity for final viewing before we proceed to the shows of peace. Right, so remember, it's just viewing, right? No touching at all. straight to the road, right?
Yeah. The boys know, we tell them already.
Make sure they hold strong. The task I go walk you out to the road, right?